What is going on, everybody? It is me, your boy Perucho. We are back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and today's Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, we are going to be doing the part 2. Dude, oh my god, we're so close, man. But we're doing the part 2 stage for the anniversary battle event. I did lose like a couple of times, I want to say here, because I was trying to do this, what is it, corroded body and mind event mission, and it is probably because like I think, dude, thankfully, in this run, it was my first time getting to the Super Saiyan Super Saiyan 4 Goku phase. Dude, can we dodge this, please? Okay, all right, buddy. If you guys don't know, of course, you definitely want to dodge with Janemba because although yes, our attack power is increasing, but we're losing damage reduction with each attack that we receive, and you know we want to definitely have as much damage reduction as we possibly can to keep on stacking attack and not having. Because once we get, at least for me, once we have the ability to transform into Super Janemba with God, no way, right? Okay, and then we get the another one too. That is crazy, right? I think Janemba, that Janemba just needs to get hit one more time, and then from there we should be able to transform into Super Janemba, which of course I'm trying to avoid at all costs because of the fact that I want to stack up as much attack as I possibly can before we get to the giant ape. What's it called? Yeah, the giant ape Goku fight, and then from there we go to the Super Saiyan 4 Goku fight, which thankfully, like I was saying before, in this run right here, I was able to get to. Well, no, in this run. This is my first time getting into the Super Saiyan 4 Goku phase, and thankfully in this run I was able to freaking complete it, man. Because I was be like, dude, if at this point in time I freaking lose during the Super Saiyan 4 Goku fight, I'll be freaking upset. I'll be really upset. But whatever, you know what? We just have to run it again if I do that, right? I don't know. Did I collect any amount of Rainbow Key Spheres for that Super Saiyan Rose in the last slot? Because I know he's going to be launching a few attacks. Okay, no, we did not there. Yeah, because if we did collect like at least 2 or 3 more Rainbow Key Spheres, we would have launched a little more super attacks, but that's fine. But guys, the most important thing in my figure is, of course, you guys. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys doing fan-freaking-tastic. You guys may not see me right now, but I am suffering from allergies. Before, oh my god, it was much worse last week because of my freaking, what is the word I am looking for? My nostrils were freaking running like crazy, dude, and it was like just spring season right now, so allergies are just acting up tremendously, and you know, it's being a pain in the butt. But whatever, you know what, we gotta push it through, right? But the one thing that's happening right now is my eyes, dude. Like my eyes are like super freaking itchy, man. You have no idea how itchy they are, and I'm like, dude, oh lord, can I please stop this from happening, man? I just want to because it feels like I want to sleep, but in reality, I'm pretty sure it's just itchiness. And of course, if I scratch it right now in my eyes, it's not gonna be good, dude. It's definitely not gonna be good. My eyes will probably be freaking as red as a freaking cherry, and I definitely want to avoid that at all costs. Even though it doesn't really matter too much, but like I said, I just still want to avoid it. But anyways, I should have probably, you know, I'll still do it here live. Pull up the details for some of these units that I like, you know. I want to go over you guys, dude. I was surprised, honestly, the baby in this, the Super Baby EZA. That dude was able to tank some of the. I think during the Super Saiyan 4 Goku fight, I think that's when I started to get a little scared because I'm like, dude, obviously this guy is pretty darn old. When did he get his EZA? His EZA released about, oh my god, like a year and a few months ago. Okay, I thought it was longer, honestly. I thought it was like 2 years ago, but it was in January 24th, and yeah, like I said, I mean, reading his details right here, of course, is his 18 key super attack greatly raises attack and defense one turn and causes mega calls damage to enemy, and lowers attack and defense, which of course doesn't really matter, that part. And then his passive skill, key +6 attack and defense 150%. When there's a pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans category enemy, key +6 attack and defense +100%, chance performing critical hit +40%, which doesn't really matter. I'd rather have a better chance of evading or like have some sort of damage reduction, right, if that were to happen. But anyways, after that, if HP's 40% or more when attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense 100%, and chance per critical hit +80. Dude, oh my god, so he has an 80% chance to crit. Jesus, I did not know that. Wow. Okay, no wonder what equipment orbs? Actually, I'm gonna go hop into my game right now. I wonder what equipment orbs I gave this dude. But yeah, if that's the case, I definitely should not be putting dodge into the not dodge. I definitely should not be putting crit into this guy. I should definitely be focusing more on dodge. But anyways, if HP is 40% or less when attacking with 12 or more key, defense 150% and high chance of enemies attack. Okay, got you. And then turns when HP is 40% or less, turns into giant ape. I mean, it is nice that you get the chance to transform into great ape, and then after that, you still have the ability to potentially dodge the enemy's attack. But I'd rather still have him build fully in dodge. Okay, I mean, It's a mix. Yeah, it's literally a mix. I have like 17 double attack, 12 critical hit, which I mean, probably the critical hit comes from the what's it call it? It comes from this thing. What's this thing called? I already freaking forgot the anniversary equipment orbs, which of course is the best orbs I would say in my opinion. But I definitely did I change some of these? Because I feel like some, yeah. So, I wish I knew. I could have probably changed these during the anniversary because now, yeah, the anniversary they cost like freaking 1 stone to just change. I would have changed the critical hits and maybe the other addition right there to just mostly focusing on dodge, but that's fine. Anyways, yeah, like right there we already got to Super Janemba, and then thankfully here, even though we're in turn 5, I'm pretty sure we're more than enough fully built up for that Super Janemba in the first slot to be able to tank whatever. Even as I mean, does he need to attack to be able to receive his effects, like the maybe probably the attack and defense plus 166%? And well, actually no, that's already built into him already. When attacking, okay, 66%. Oh, okay. I think after we attack, we might get the damage reduction there. So yeah, we definitely want to do our attack before, getting super attacked, right? Oh, and I just realized we transform into freaking Super Janemba, which is way too early, honestly. Because like, I was thinking about it, I'm like, dude, should I really just wait on and keep on stacking more attack with that guy? And I mean, there is, it's nice because like I said, we'll be stacking and whatnot. But the thing is that we won't have any more damage reduction because look, like we go to Super Janemba, not Super Janemba, Janemba's his what's it called, active skill details here, or not his active skill, his freaking his passive skill, basic effects, attack and defense. Oh, nice. Thankfully we were able to do our super attacks right there, and yeah, look at that, we're able to tank that for double digits thankfully, because I think the last time I don't know who took a super attack. I think it was probably the Majin Vegeta, but I didn't collect enough keys first for that guy, so we freaking got collapsed, right? I think it was like 100,000 damage, something like that was done to us. But anyways, the Janemba's basic effects is easy. After you got his easy, attack and defense plus 100%, guards all attacks, damage reduction rate plus 50%, which is nice. Basic effect right there. And then extreme class allies key plus 2, and attack and defense plus 30%. And then 3 or more types keys obtained: corroded body and mind, or controllable power category allies attack and defense plus 30%, which everybody in the team is part of the corroded body and mind category. So yeah, they'll all be getting that boost if you're on rotation with this dude. But that aside, launch an additional attack that's a great chance of going with super attack, which I definitely want to try to hit as much as I can, because when the more super attacks we get to this guy, the more stacks we get. And then 1 or more rainbow keys were obtained. Defense plus 150% and damage reduction rate plus 30%, which is really freaking nice, man. And then after that, for every attack received, attack plus 20% up to 100%, cool and all. But this is the part I kind of I don't like. So the damage reduction rate minus 5%, no more than 50%. So that 50% damage reduction you get from the beginning of the basic effects slowly starts reducing once you start getting a certain amount of hits. Which I mean, hey, if you get hit 10 times, well, actually, is it 10 times? Yeah, it's 10 times. Okay, yeah. If you get hit then 10 times, then you don't have the 50% damage reduction. But after that, can be activated. So after you get hit 5 or more times in battle, you could transform into freaking Super Janemba. Which I mean, oh my god, dude. I was surprised. I remember seeing that attack, how much damage this guy did to us. I was like, dude, how did he drop that much damage towards freaking super easy Janemba dude in the first slot? Which I mean, I was mostly bringing him to evade and possibly defend and all, but dude, Jesus Christ, I was not expecting 400,000 damage. I was expecting a little less than that, but which I mean, I think this is probably my second or first time using freaking super easy Janemba. I don't think I haven't used them at all. Actually, probably maybe in Battlefield, but I haven't really focused on or really focused on his his info, right? The basic effects for his super easy Super Janemba. But Super Janemba, of course, I feel like it's pretty simple, honestly, because look, key plus 2, attack and defense 200%, guards all attacks, high chance of enemies attack, pretty self-explanatory right there. And then before attacking, chance of enemies attack plus 20%. And then when the character is first or third to obtain keys first in the turn, chance of enemies attack plus 20%, and all eyes key plus 2 and defense plus 40%. So he primarily has like 70% chance to dodge right then and there. And then we're receiving an attack and defense plus 100%. And then for every attack received or evaded, attack increases by 50% up to 200%. And then after evading an attack, launch an additional super attack for 4 turns, which is really freaking crazy if you ask me, man. And then freaking this Super Janemba right here too is like doing great amazing amounts of damage towards this freaking, what's call it, this giant ape Goku. So that's definitely a plus too. When there's a super class enemy, defense is 200% and attacks are effective against all types. And then when there's an extreme class enemy, which of course doesn't really matter, but defense is 100% and the great chance for attacks being effective against all types, which of course, like I said, doesn't matter. The part that obviously is taken into effect right now is the defense, the extra defense of 200% and the attacks being effective against all types, which is really good, honestly. So I don't have to worry about type disadvantage. Yeah. The one unit I am worried right now is freaking this Goku Black Rose right here in the last slot. Because if this guy were to take a super attack, because like all of those normals could have definitely been super attacks right there by the Goku Black, but this guy, normals in this game for the most part or not, the combo attacks or whatever, the chance of it being supers don't really happen all that often. They just usually become freaking normals, which kind of sucks. But anyways, yeah, what I was saying is that if those were like super attacks, like at least 3 or 4 of them, we definitely would have been more than fine to be able to tank a super attack possibly, but I will never know. And thankfully, this guy did not launch a super attack, because if he did, we might be in a huge amount of freaking trouble, right? But here I think this Super Janemba int Super Easy A, he doesn't do enough damage to take down this giant ape Goku. So thankfully we're able to get at least one extra stack with the with the Janemba, the Tech Easy Janemba in the middle slot. So thankfully for that. And it look, oh my god, 20 freaking million damage right there. And then look, Jesus Christ, man. Then you get the additional super because he evaded the attack there, because it was good. The additional super attack for 4 turns is freaking crazy. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, did he get the additional super attack right there? No, he just got an additional normal, which thankfully, more than enough, because I definitely like to get like an extra stack for this Janemba right here, which I'm hoping now that we're going into this phase, I definitely want to be, to be able to transform into Super Janemba in the next turn. And I'm thankful, I just realized that we didn't do enough damage to kill giant ape Goku, so we got like an additional stack from that, right? And also, guys, we're going to be seeing the Super Janemba physical LR Easy A active skill here, because, I definitely want to see this roll, man, because I rarely see, well, not rarely, but it's awesome to see, man. Yeah, like, I was gonna activate it, but then I'm like, I want to see the active skill, so let's go do that. So let's go see it together. Dude, this is definitely one of my favorite OSTs in the freaking game for Janemba, man, or just active skills in general, right? Because I don't know, man, it reminds me kind of like I don't know what to call it, but that scream that's like, I don't know if you guys are able to even hear that from the microphone, but hopefully you are. But yeah, that part kind of remind me like a metal 3 mil. I mean, I think that super attack from Super Saiyan 4 Goku shouldn't be too bad. I mean, I don't know. I would have definitely want to test it out. How would have Super Janemba take that, actually? He probably might have taken a bit of damage. Would it have been death? Maybe not. I'm not sure, but I definitely, like I said, did not want to find out. Also, I just realized too why I activated this too. Because after this, this rage mode, after this turn, we're going to be having, our rotation is going to be LR Easy 8 Super Janemba physical, and then the next one's going to be the Tech Easy 8 Janemba right there. So, of course, those don't really matter too much, because those guys are going to be able to tank those hits like nothing. And then after that, it's the third and last unit is the freaking LR Easy 8 Super Baby. So that's one guy I was worried about. I'm like, dude, I'm like, dude, I cannot let that guy be on his own, man. I mean, I need to have like, surprisingly, I was able to get this rundown without using any items at all. And I'm like, okay, I think Super Easy A, LR Super Easy A Baby, LR Easy A Super Baby 2 should be able to tank, hopefully the normals here that, Super Saiyan 4 Goku launches at us, because if he does it, I'm hoping that it's like maybe 50,000 or 100,000 damage per normal, which I mean, like, I don't know how much he's going to take, because like I said, this is literally my first time coming in here. But if he takes more than 200,000 damage each of those hits in the last slot, we might, it's literally practically we're dead. Like, there's no other way to put it, dude. We're practically dead there. And I mean, yeah, that's really basically. And then here I was hoping for too as well for the Super Janemba in the middle slot to just do as many super attacks as possibly freaking can. Dude, I wish we could have gotten a bit more stacks there, honestly, to be able to do a little more damage to the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but whatever, that's fine. And then this guy being at 12 million, I'm like, I'm not really too crazy about the damage. I'm not worried about that. I'm mostly worried about this guy being able to dodge, but thankfully he dodged there. He dodged there, and then I think we take one. Yeah, okay, it was 100,000 damage. Okay, I'm like, whew. Thankfully that was that. And then from there, although we do not, I think we used the active skill too for Rose, so let's go see that. I was like looking at Rose's freaking the active skill thing, and I'm like, wait, I'm pretty sure we activate Rose's active skill too, because there's really no point in waiting to like, there's really no point in holding off of like, whatever. I'm mad that the tech key switch is what this dude transforms to or changes to. And then I was like kind of debating whether I should put freaking Tech Janemba in the first slot or in the middle slot, but I think we should be fine here, because although even if we were to take a good amount of damage from a super attack, I think we should be more than fine there. And then here I was hoping to get a little more rainbow key switch for that Rose, and we got a Dokkan attack too. Now that I'm looking at it as well, which is definitely a perfect time there that we got the Dokkan. Oh, here I think we definitely dodged this, because if we did not dodge this, we probably might have died there, honestly. I want to say, because if we took like, what, how much did we take? 100,000 damage for the Giant Ape Goku, which I mean, I don't know how much damage he's doing for his super attack, but I feel like Super Saiyan 4 Goku might have done more damage to that guy. But anyways, thankfully we dodged that, and that was definitely a major key here. And then here we're getting the Dokkan attack, which is definitely awesome, is a huge plus because of the fact that this guy is super effective against all types, since we're fighting against a super class enemy. So we're gonna be doing yeah, look at that, dude. 31. We took freaking a full bar of his health, and then we got the additional super attack from there. And I don't know if we're gonna be getting any hidden, but just attack bolt, which thankfully we did. That's good and all. And then yeah, I mean, I don't know if Janemba in the middle slot would have taken that super attack pretty. I mean, maybe he would have taken it pretty decently, but I didn't want to risk it. I'd rather just put this evasion during the first slot. And if I die, I die. It doesn't really matter. It is what it is. But I think I want to say this, to complete this run or this stage, or I guess this fight, it took me like about 6-7 plus runs, I want to say, maybe even more, honestly. But it wasn't anything, like, it wasn't making me mad whatsoever, like, right? But the only thing was, like I said, was more so worrying. It was this freaking Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, and just in the Giant Ape form, because once this guy finds Giant Ape Goku, he becomes scary, man. That guy, if one super attack lands towards this dude, and if we don't get enough rainbow key switch for that guy to be able to, like, do any sorts of super attack, something like that, yeah, we're just freaking toast. But yeah, here thankfully, I think we're gonna get the additional super attack from his passive skill too, since we did launch at least up to, because I think if you launch at least 5 attacks in battle, you get the additional super attack, and then if you launch 10 attacks in battle, you get the additional super attack as well. Which, yeah, thankfully we're able to tank those for double digits. Which I don't even know what, I already forgot what this guy's domain effect does. The Goku Black, probably, I want to say, is that like he buffs super bosses, like the allies, and possibly he increases the damage. What am I debating here? I'm just like hearing pause. I think it's the one thing that scares me, of course, is the super attack. I'm like, dude, I don't know who's gonna be able to tank it. I think if, yeah, and then here I think Vegeta needs to collect at least 6 rainbow keys for it to be pretty darn good. But thankfully, we dodged that first attack, and it was just normal too. I mean, if it was a super attack and we dodged it, would have been amazing, but whatever. At least we're able to get the attack off, right? So we have the damage reduction built into us. So yeah, here, I'm praying that freaking Super Janemba in the middle slot is able to take down this Goku with the whole, I don't know how many rainbow keys were collected with that guy, but I think we collected enough to launch an additional super attack from that guy. But anyways, what I was gonna say is, for Goku Black, his domain effect, I'm trying to look for it, which of course I cannot find when I need it. But right here, so blah 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 blah. But then here, his domain effect: super bosses, category, enemies, and allies attack and defense 10%, and then plus an additional attack and defense plus 10% for characters who are also extreme class. So we are getting the additional 10% for all of our freaking units here, since they're all extreme class allies. I mean, the Majin Vegeta, technically he's Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta at first, before he transformed, and he's a super class ally, but then after he transformed, he's an extreme class ally. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all on the next video. We have 2 more videos left, and we're done with the anniversary event. Peace out, everyone.